Dr. Ekundayo Samuel, the founder of Dove Haven Foundation, a cancer-focused non-governmental organization. I will be sharing with you Dove Haven Foundation and me. It all started when I was a prayer coordinator in a student fellowship at the University of Ibadan, Nigeria. Surprisingly, there was a particular period during my tenure that fellow students approached me consistently to join them in prayers, and most of the prayer requests were towards families, relatives, friends that are suffering from the plague called cancer. I did not read any meaning to that until when I was preparing for my final year research project at the veterinary school. Amazingly, I remembered the pains of my friends asking me to join them in prayers, and the urge to carry out a research project relating to cancer set in. Again, after graduating from the veterinary school and at the level of the compulsory National Youth Service (NYSC), fortunately I was appointed to coordinate the medical and agro-allied experts in the MDG's CCDS group. The thought of cancer came to mind again. I was a bit confused that I should be addressing veterinary issues as a veterinarian, possibly issues like zoonosis. But why cancer? I discussed with the officer in charge. The OC was not too pleased with my decision and termed it lack of focus. I decided I was prepared to face any consequence or consequences. However, seeing my determination and persistence, the OC later supported my decision. The determination to play a part in the reduction of cancer burden began fully. I spent more time reading books, publications, attend and follow meetings that are cancer related. Also, the Federal Ministry of Health invited me to symposium that are also cancer related. Later in that year, I later organized a one-day awareness and education seminar on cancer with over 100 people in attendance, people of different backgrounds. The seminar was rich in content, and I believe it could be one of the reasons I won the Merit Federal Capital Territory Minister's Honors Award during my service year. I did not stop and looked for opportunities everywhere to talk about cancer and cancer prevention. Unfortunately, sub-Saharan Africa have access to around 5% of the global cancer resources. Yet, 80% of the newly diagnosed cases of cancer occur in sub-Saharan African countries where Nigeria belongs. In 2015, we have an estimated 500,000 incidents of cancer in Nigeria, and where the mortality rates within a 5-year period, about 80%. For every 10 cases of cancer, at least 8 will die within a 5-year period. After my service, these frightening statistics led me to change my career focus from veterinary medicine to biochemistry at the master's degree level in order to understand the basic science and underlying process of cancer development. Then I was operating a veterinary clinic, but I was forced to shut it down because I was not having enough time. I got married even along the line, and after the completion of my master's program, I had to look for a job in order to cater for my family. This did not happen because I lost my peace, and I discussed with my wife, my resourceful wife, that I am having this urge to go back for my PhD. No job, no grant for my PhD, but something kept pushing me that there can be a world without cancer threats, and I have a role to play to achieve this. Thankfully, I am currently rounding up my PhD studies that is focused on developing alternative therapies for either preventing or indeed treating cancer. The urgency to intervene led me to register a charity called Dove Haven Foundation. This is a non-profit, non-governmental organization whose vision is to reduce the threat of cancer in our society by creating awareness on early screening, testing, and prevention strategies, and helping those already suffering from cancer. The foundation has continued to increase its visibilities by organizing webinars and symposia, training health personnel on cancer screening, and offering assistance to some cancer patients, as well as reinstating a few survivors. The good news is that the official launch of the organization of Dove Haven Foundation has been scheduled for February 2021, that will usher in the NGO to start its work fully, and the reason for soliciting support from everywhere to achieve the vision of Dove Haven Foundation. To learn more about DHF and to also play a part in our vision, kindly visit our website and our various social media platforms.